Welcome, dear listener, to a profound exploration of our everyday challenges. Today, we dive deep into understanding whether these daily hurdles are merely random events or if they serve a higher spiritual purpose, designed by the unseen forces, or them, as guides on our spiritual journey. Let's start by framing our understanding of what an everyday challenge looks like. It could be as simple as dealing with traffic, managing work stress, or navigating complex relationships. On the surface, these issues seem purely circumstantial or coincidental, but when viewed through a spiritual lens, they take on a deeper significance. Why do these challenges recur in patterns that feel almost designed? Consider the possibility that each difficulty presents a unique opportunity for personal growth and spiritual evolution. The idea here is not just to overcome these challenges, but to learn from them, to extract wisdom that contributes to our inner development. Think about the last time you faced a recurring problem. What was your immediate reaction? Perhaps frustration or annoyance. Now, reflect on what emotions it stirred within you. Did it trigger anger, anxiety, or perhaps even fear? These emotional responses are not random. They are deeply connected to our core beliefs and past experiences. Herein lies our first insight. Challenges are mirrors reflecting our internal state back to us. Each challenge invites us to look within and ask why certain emotions arise. This introspection is crucial. For example, if impatience is a frequent response, what does this say about our ability to handle situations outside our control? This is not just about improving patience, it's about understanding what drives our need for control. Is it fear of the unknown, or perhaps a deeper insecurity? Now, let's consider the role of them in these scenarios. If we accept that there is a higher intelligence orchestrating these events, could it be that they are placing these challenges before us as tests? Tests designed not to punish or obstruct, but to enlighten and expand our consciousness. This perspective shifts how we approach everyday life. Instead of seeing a difficult coworker as a source of stress, we can view them as a teacher of tolerance or empathy. Instead of cursing the traffic, we can see it as a chance to practice presence and mindfulness. Moreover, when we start seeing these challenges as spiritual tests, the nature of the struggle changes. It becomes less about the external outcome and more about what we learn from the process. How do we grow? What qualities do we develop? It is here that we begin to see the value in what was previously considered a mere annoyance or hurdle. To deepen this understanding, let's explore the concept of karma. Karma is often misunderstood as a form of cosmic retribution, but at its core, it's about cause and effect. Each action creates a ripple, and each challenge is a result of these ripples. They come back to us, providing opportunities to correct past mistakes or to reinforce positive behaviors. Think about a time when a challenge seemed to have no solution. How did you respond? Did you find strength you didn't know you had? Did you reach out for help and perhaps mend a strained relationship in the process? These are not just coincidences. They are karmic opportunities for healing and growth. As we wrap up this first part of our discussion, I invite you to reflect on the challenges you've faced recently. Consider viewing them not as obstacles but as invitations to evolve spiritually. How does this shift in perspective change your emotional response to them? Alchemy of the Spirit, embracing challenges as gateways to spiritual transformation. In this second part of our exploration, we delve into the transformative power of challenges as spiritual tests. It's crucial to understand how these tests not only shape our character, but also guide us toward our ultimate spiritual goals. Every spiritual tradition speaks to the journey of the soul through various trials. These trials, whether seen as divinely ordained or as the result of our own karmic cycle, serve a clear purpose: transformation. The alchemy of the soul occurs when we face these trials with awareness and intent. Let's explore the concept of transformation in the context of everyday challenges. Each challenge, no matter how trivial it seems, holds the potential to transform us. Transformation here refers to a fundamental change in our being, how we think, feel, and interact with the world. This isn't about changing who we are, but revealing a deeper, more authentic version of ourselves. For instance, consider a scenario where you're repeatedly faced with financial difficulties. On a surface level, it's a problem that needs a practical solution, better budgeting, perhaps, or a new job. But on a spiritual level, it's an invitation to explore deeper issues of security, value, and trust. How do we react to uncertainty? Do we operate out of fear and scarcity, or can we find a space of trust and abundance within ourselves, regardless of external circumstances? Now, reflect on how you handle criticism, which is a common challenge in both personal and professional realms. It often triggers defense mechanisms and can lead to conflict. However, if viewed as a spiritual test, criticism offers a chance to develop humility, self-reflection, and the capacity for change. It challenges the ego, pushing us to look beyond our self-image and consider other perspectives. This perspective requires a shift from a reactive stance to a responsive one. When faced with a challenge, our first impulse is often to react instinctively. These reactions are usually driven by past conditioning and seldom lead to genuine change. By contrast, responding to a challenge involves a conscious choice. It demands awareness and consideration, asking us not only to think about what is happening, but why it is happening and how we can grow from it. Let's take this understanding further by examining the role of acceptance in transformation. Acceptance does not mean passive resignation, but an active acknowledgement of reality. When we accept a challenge, we stop fighting against it and start looking for ways to work with it. This acceptance is liberating because it frees us from the burden of denial and resistance, allowing us to focus our energy on growth and change. Consider how acceptance can transform fear. Fear often arises from the unknown, from potential outcomes we imagine and dread. Acceptance allows us to live in the present moment, to face our fears with openness, reducing their power over us. This is not about eliminating fear, but about transforming our relationship with it. As we conclude this part, I invite you to reflect on a recent challenge and ask yourself, did I react or respond? Did I resist or accept? How could a shift toward acceptance and conscious response change the outcome? Cultivating resilience and purpose. Understanding life's deeper callings. Through challenges, as we progress further into our exploration of everyday challenges as spiritual tests, we now focus on how these experiences can lead us to a deeper understanding of our life's purpose. This understanding is crucial in cultivating resilience and redefining our perception of adversity. Each of us carries a unique purpose, a calling that drives our passions, talents, and inclinations. However, discovering and aligning with this purpose is often one of life's greatest challenges. Interestingly, it is through our encounters with daily difficulties that we can gain insights into this purpose. These challenges often push us to the edges of our comfort zones, forcing us to confront our deepest fears and highest aspirations. Consider the moments when you face significant challenges. These are often the times when hidden aspects of your character are revealed. You may discover strengths you never knew you had or interests that had lain dormant. For instance, a person who navigates a health crisis might discover a passion for wellness and healing, redirecting their life's work toward helping others achieve health. This is no coincidence. It is a manifestation of how challenges can illuminate our path, guiding us toward our true calling. Moreover, these challenges often serve as catalysts for personal transformation. They demand that we evaluate our values and priorities. What truly matters to us? Are we spending our time and energy in ways that reflect our deepest values? Challenges force these questions upon us, and how we answer them can redefine our lives. The concept of resilience plays a crucial role here. Resilience is not merely the ability to bounce back from adversity. It's about growing through our challenges. It involves developing the mental and emotional flexibility to adapt to situations while maintaining a clear sense of self and purpose. Building resilience is a dynamic process, one that requires us to continually engage with our experiences, learn from them, and adjust our strategies. Practically, building resilience can start with small steps. It involves setting boundaries, prioritizing self-care, seeking support when needed, and maintaining a practice of self-reflection. Each of these actions strengthens our ability to handle future challenges more effectively, making us more adept at recognizing and pursuing opportunities for growth. Another key aspect in understanding our life's purpose through challenges is the concept of synchronicity. Synchronicity refers to the occurrence of events that appear significantly related but do not have a discernible causal connection. For example, you might be thinking about changing careers when suddenly, out of nowhere, you meet someone who works in the very field you're interested in. These moments are often described as coincidences, but in the context of spiritual growth, they can be seen as signs pointing us toward our life's path. As we reflect on these ideas, consider the following. What are the recurring themes in the challenges you face? Do you notice patterns that might be pointing you toward deeper insights about your life's direction? How can embracing these challenges as opportunities for growth contribute to a more resilient and purpose-driven existence? Harmonizing personal growth with collective enlightenment, the ultimate impact of embracing spiritual challenges. In this final segment of our exploration, we turn our focus to the broader implications of our personal spiritual tests. We've seen how everyday challenges can serve as catalysts for individual transformation and deeper self-understanding. Now, let's consider how embracing these challenges not only enhances our own lives, but also contributes to the collective well-being of humanity. When we transform ourselves through the spiritual tests we encounter daily, we are not merely changing in isolation. Each individual's growth resonates within the larger fabric of society. As we each evolve, we bring a higher level of consciousness into our interactions, influencing others and inspiring change around us. Consider the ripple effect of individual change. When one person learns to handle conflict with more compassion and understanding, it not only resolves personal relationships but also models positive behavior for others to emulate. This modeling has a subtle yet profound impact on the collective social dynamics. It encourages a culture of empathy, understanding, and mutual respect, qualities that are essential for the healthy functioning of any community. Moreover, as we align our actions with our deepest values and purposes, we contribute to a world that reflects these higher ideals. Every choice we make, be it personal or professional, sends out a message about the kind of world we want to live in. By choosing integrity, kindness, and generosity, we promote these values in the community, creating a more supportive and nurturing environment for everyone. This brings us to the concept of interconnectedness, a fundamental principle in many spiritual traditions. We are all part of an intricate web of relationships that extends beyond our immediate awareness. Our actions, thoughts, and feelings have an impact far beyond our personal sphere. When we work on our spiritual challenges, purifying our intentions and actions, we contribute to the overall health and harmony of this web. Practically speaking, this interconnected influence can be nurtured through various means. Community service, for instance, is a direct way to extend our personal growth into collective benefit. Engaging in or supporting causes that align with our values not only helps address societal issues, but also deepens our own spiritual journey by putting our beliefs into action. Mindfulness and presence in our daily interactions are equally important. By being fully present with others, we offer a quality of attention that can be deeply healing. It acknowledges the inherent worth of those around us, fostering a sense of community and belonging. This presence can transform mundane interactions into meaningful exchanges, enriching our collective human experience. As we conclude this series, I invite you to reflect on how your personal challenges and the insights you gain from them can be shared with others. How can your journey contribute to a larger dialogue about growth and transformation? How can your experiences serve as a beacon for others who might be struggling with similar issues? Let us remember that each step we take in our personal development, each challenge we embrace and learn from, not only propels us forward on our spiritual path, but also lights the way for others. This shared journey does not diminish the individual quest, but enriches it, making our collective voyage towards enlightenment a tapestry of interconnected threads, each vibrant and essential. With this understanding, I encourage you to carry forward the insights from our discussions, integrating them into your life not just for personal fulfillment, but as contributions to the collective evolution of our world. Let us move forward together, in wisdom and compassion, towards a brighter, more enlightened future. Shall we embark on this path with renewed purpose and hope?